thing about rock and roll is like, it's the whole technology of it is beyond politics. I like to get as stoned as possible. I'd like to get as insane as possible. You know, I continually want to communicate with God, even though I know it's very dangerous territory, which is one of the reasons why I had my accident. But I don't want to die. Right. I want to communicate with God. And when I say God, I mean whatever, the great energy or the great light. American Indians, they knew what that drug's for. They didn't take drugs and have a party. They fasted, they thought about it, they went out into the forest, they took their peyote, and then they waited for a message from God. I mean, in rock and roll being at its highest point, dealing with sound and trying to like touch the tongue of God, it's like obvious that drugs would be related to it. I believe that this planet hasn't even seen its golden age. Everybody says it's finished. Oh, art's finished, rock and roll is dead, and you know, God is dead. Fuck that. This is my chance on the world. I didn't live back there in Mesopotamia. I wasn't there in the Garden of Eden. You know, I wasn't there with Emperor Han. I'm here right now, and I want right now to be the greatest time. This is my golden age. This is our golden age. I'm not there in the past. I'm not there in the future. I'm right here, and this is the time to make it great. And if each generation would realize that the time to be great is right now when they're alive. You see what I mean? The time to flower is now.
Yeah, say it. You know, just say it. Right. Yeah. I mean, what you're saying is absolutely true, and because you feel.
And you know, it's like anything's possible. Because I was a little girl in New Jersey. I was a very sick little girl. I was very skinny, and they didn't even know if I would live. We had no money. We were very poor. And my brother and sister, they were in hospital for malnutrition. Just the same story that could be in any country. But like, I never stopped believing. I heard Little Richard when I was like a little girl. I heard all this rock and roll stuff. I felt stuff. I felt God. I felt the desire to live. And like, I rose up. I came to New York. I slept in subways. I slept on the street. It's not a sad story. It's just the story of a person that like believes we were great in the 60s and we fought and we were like fighting, and then we got battered, you know, people got assassinated, the rock stars died, everything, and we lost our president, but like all over the world it happened, and we retreated because it was so much pain. Well, fuck the pain, we have to get out there, because one of the things that these kids are saying is there isn't anything. They say, look at them, you know, it's like we're a bunch of old burnouts. Well, I'm not burnout. I might be 31 years old, but I've just begun. I feel like it's new and it's fresh. I mean, I'm just